Oh, all right. Yeah, like I say, people like a Nala update. Well, obviously, she was advertised as an XL bully. I didn't get her because she's XL bully, to be fair. I just got her because she was the cheapest dog near. It seems like the nearer you get to London, people start selling dogs for like 1 and 2 grand, but you can get the same dog up north or in Wales or whatever. But it's just a mission. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, got Nyla, and she was XL bully, but I wasn't really bothered about her being XL bully. To be fair, like it didn't really bother me. I just knew I wanted a big dog. I didn't want a little dog. I didn't want a Jack Russell because they're mental. Otherwise, I would. I do like Jack Russells, but they are mental. And also, I wanted a dog that don't bark and that because obviously I'm in a flat. So yeah, yeah. Then got Nala, and then they banned the XL bullying in the UK, which I don't agree with. Still, do you know what I mean? Like, you should just put the people whose dogs attack someone in prison, basically. Like, if they attack a human, put the owner in prison. That's my fault because if you've got a dog like Nala, even though she's now, I know. Well, anyway, we'll get to that. But yeah, they banned the XL bully. But I was thinking Nala come from crackheads. Do you know what I mean? Like, she come from crackheads. So she ain't gonna. And also, we'd only acknowledged the breed XL bully like 20 years ago or something. I just knew if I got her a DNA test, because otherwise, I was thinking I ain't muzzling her because she's not vicious. And she's been attacked before, and I ain't putting her in a position where she can get attacked. And do you know what I mean? She's been attacked before. She got attacked by a Labrador cross collie, I reckon. Yeah, it done Nala up when she was a puppy. But yeah. And I thought I'm not muzzling her because she's like a very sniffing around and that. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking it's out of order, so I was thinking I'm not muzzling her anyway. And also, of course, they want money. That's basically what it was. You had to pay like £100 to register your dog and muzzle them when you walk them. And even if Nada come back XL bully, I wouldn't have because, like I say, she's just not vicious. She's had dogs like my sister's Chihuahuas go for her, and do you know what I mean? She doesn't even react. Like I say, she's had when dogs go mad at her, and she's had a few dogs like growl and that. Like some dogs are just don't like other dogs. It don't really matter the breed. If they don't like other dogs, they don't like other dogs. It can be any breed. So she's had a few breeds go up to her because Nyla just loves every dog. She loves every dog and every person. The only thing she don't like is cats, squirrels, and birds. Outside of that, she's the sweetest dog in the world. Well, she's mental. She like, do you know what I mean? She'll do you damage when she likes you. But yeah, anyway, they banned the breed, and I thought, well, I'll just DNA test her, and she ain't gonna come back. But yeah, then what she come back was something that isn't banned in our country. To be fair, do you know what I mean? So once I got her DNA test, I was like, well, she don't need. I ain't got to worry about it. She ain't got no the two breeds that make up the XL bully. She has got some, but she got more Chihuahua than she has them two breeds. She's got Chihuahua in her. But then I'm flicking through her thing. She's got 12 breeds in her, 8 guard dogs. I think it's 8 guard dogs, maybe 10 guard dogs. Um, and then yeah, basically every empire you can think of, every major empire. I found them the other day. Um, where is she? Parents. Oh, didn't I take a picture of them? Basically, she's mostly near. Oh yeah, yeah. So her main breed is Neapolitan Mastiff, which is basically the Cane Corso's big cousin, the Roman dog of war, the Molossus or something like that. It was called the Cane Corso. This and another breed come off of it. This basically is the bigger version of a Cane Corso. She's 26% that staff. Yeah, our staff, Staffordshire Bull Terrier, but English staff. Yeah. Then you got Mastiff, but then she's got Roman War Dog, She's got English Mastiff, which was like a war dog. Well, it wasn't a war dog, but when Caesar, who I think it was, conquered England and the UK, we had these dogs, and he was so impressed with their, do you know what I mean, their battle sturdiness, that he took them back and bred them into the cane corsos, and well, bred them with their war dogs basically. And the story that comes up was that I think in the Battle of Agincourt, um, some lord got wounded and was kind of isolated from the battle, and people obviously went over to try and kill him. Um, but his English Mastiff basically stood them off. Then you got the French one, the dog de Bordeaux. She's 2% that, which again, if you look, is like, yeah, war dog. Chinese Sharpei. That's obviously a Chinese war dog. Do you know what I mean? Like, but it's like, yeah, some dynasty that was the war dog for them. She basically, out of her 12 breeds, like, let's count them: one Neapolitan Mastiff, Staff is a fighting breed, Pit Bull, Bulldog, Mastiff, American Staff, Dog de Bordeaux, Rottweiler, Chinese Sharpei, and then she's got Estrella Mountain Dog. I think that's why she's mental. And Chihuahua. She got Chihuahua in her from somewhere. 4% Chihuahua. That would explain why she's mental. And then yeah, a Fijian street dog. But basically, the majority of her breeds is a war dog. And that's the funny thing. She's technically not a banned breed in our country, but she potentially, depending on how her mix works out, because obviously she has got quite a lot of mix. And to be fair, from the front, she's quite stocky. But when you look at her at the side, she's actually got more the Fijian street dog um, body shape, like a more athletic body shape. But yeah, the Australian Mountain Dog ain't no joke either. Do you know what I mean? It's got its name because it lives in the mountains for people that are in the mountains. Do you know what I mean? So she is, yeah. This is the funny thing with that's why the XL Bully ban is ridiculous, because Nala's now not a banned breed in this country, but she's arguably worse. She has the potential to grow, but like I say, just what it depends how her mix, because she has, you can see she's got certain bits of like she in her face, the Australian Mountain Dog. If you look that up, she's got the same face as one of them. It's like the longer face. But then I've also noticed, because all the like the war dogs, the Dog de Bordeaux, Neapolitan Mastiff, English Mastiff, Chinese Sharpei, they all have the wrinkly face. And I've noticed as she's getting older, her face is getting wrinklier. But I knew she had Mastiff in her because she's just big, and like she's tall. She is tall, especially when she sits down. But yeah, despite all of that, right? Despite the fact she's got all these war dogs and fighting breeds and that in her, she's the biggest pussy you've ever seen in your life. I can't, if I go and get shopping, yeah, if I go shop and I've got a carrier bag full of stuff, I can't have the carrier bag in the same hand as her because she just freaks out. She can't handle it. It terrifies her. You go around my sister's, she spends the whole time, she always has done since she's a puppy. She spends the whole time by the back door, even though we sit in the garden. She spends the whole time by the back door because she knows the dogs, my sister's dogs, is in there, and she knows that there's family in there. Do you know what I mean? She knows them all, so she wants to go in basically and terrorize. That's what she wants to do: is go in and terrorize. Yeah. But she's always up there. The other day I went around and she didn't go nowhere near it, and it was because there was an open umbrella there. She's so like funny with things, even with treats. I stopped buying her these treats because she was scared of them. It was the weirdest thing. You put them in her cage and she'd literally like hop over them and run off. And that's what I mean. I was thinking when it come back and there's like all this water, I was like, now I say that to her. Like, do you know what I mean? She is a crybaby, like a proper crybaby. If I'm sitting on the side of my bed on my phone like this, right? She will sit next to me and be like, because basically she wants me to lift my arm up so she can put her head on my leg and go to sleep. That's what she wants. Like, she is the most attention seeking, soppy dog. And it's the same as she's like it with dogs too. She has the initial excitement of seeing a dog and she goes charging over there. And then as soon as they go to give chase, she shits herself. Like, she could look intimidating, I guess, like if you don't know her, I suppose. But she's the biggest pussy, and that's what I say to her. Like, you were meant to be a war dog. No wonder all of these empires collapsed. Do you know what I mean? They're breeding pussy dogs. There's, yeah, but yeah, I will say no. I will say 100%. In the wrong hands, Nyla's a problem. She's good, but she loves everybody. But she's hard enough to control when she likes you. If that was flipped, and she, like I say, she just doesn't have that in her. She really doesn't. But also, I don't encourage that. She's not allowed. Sometimes they're like the most that she gets aggressive is of the house. Like an old man that like lives down there. He was standing outside the house, and when we come back from a walk the other morning, he always goes somewhere in a taxi. But he was standing outside waiting for his taxi. Then we're coming back from a walk. It's the first time Nada's seen him just standing, like, not out the front of our house, but on the thing. And yeah, Nada straight away. If it's near the house or like, also I've noticed if I have my balcony door open at night, she just won't relax. She can't settle unless I shut it. And I think it's just because it is noisy when that door's open. You hear loads, and when the door's shut, you just don't. But yeah, if she hears a noise outside, she starts getting, "Argh," but she's not allowed. Like, I do tell her, but she is funny because like she knows she's not allowed, but also it is her breed to want to guard the house. Like, that is, like I say, 8 of the 12 breeds that she is are guard dogs. So it's in her to want to guard, but I don't encourage kind of aggressiveness, and that's why she's never been aggressive to a dog. She was aggressive, never been aggressive to a person, apart from once. There was a little disabled fella, and he's got it's something like something wrong with him, like mentally. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he's always walking around with someone, but then sometimes he's not. But I do like it is like a kind of care, like he's not all that. But anyway, he like, to be fair, it freaked me out. We're just standing down the road and I could hear this clip cropping, but I couldn't tell where it was coming from. I was thinking, what on earth is that? Of course, Nala's hearing it as well, and she's like, anything that's kind of alien to her, she's straight away on edge. Again, guard dog. But yeah, there's a that was weird. But yeah, no, this little disabled fella can clip clocking down, and it was his cane basically. He had the cane on, and he was kind of hobbling along, and Nala got aggressive to him. I don't think she could quite work out either that or she wanted his stick, one of the two. But he come kind of hobbling past, and he's kind of hunched over. He's not that old. He's got to be mid 30s, late 30s. But like I say, there's something not right. But yeah, I think Nala just couldn't work it out. One, the noise. Two, he had a stick, and also he was kind of hunched over. And do you know what I mean? And yeah, Nala was like, I was like, Nala, don't be rude. All right. But that's the only time. And that was it. She just kind of had a bit of a, and I think it was just because it was freaking her out. Like I say, either that or she wanted his walking stick. She loves a stick. Do you know what I mean? Like, she loves a stick. But like, she's the friendliest dog, but she will take. That's why, like, people whose dogs attack someone, Nyla's not vicious at all, right? But when I'm on a walk, I'm aware of 100 foot down the road, or either way. Do you know what I mean? I'm aware of what's around me, who's coming, and especially if she's off the lead, I'll keep walking her. Like if we see a dog coming, I'll walk her the other way, even though I haven't got to worry. Like I said, I've got more worry of her getting attacked because she has been attacked, and she's a dope. She's just not got that. She doesn't get it. She just completely misreads social situations with dogs, and like she'll run over thinking they're being her mate and they're actually being aggressive, but she just doesn't. She's just not that way inclined. And yeah, um, but still, like even though I know for a fact that she wouldn't attack a dog, I know for 100% fact she wouldn't. She's like because you can tell anyway. You can tell when a dog's like that, and do you know what I mean? And she's just not. Um, unless it's playful, do you know what I mean? When it's playful, then it's different. But yeah, um, yeah. But I'm still super aware of her because she is strong. Do you know what I mean? She is and looks intimidating, even though she's a sap. Do you know what I mean? But like, so I am constantly aware when she's off the lead. Do you know what I mean? I'm watching her. But then you like these people that have these ex-held bullies and they get it, like, do you know what I mean? They've got the basically got the breed banned because they're dickheads and they don't watch their dog. And any dog that isn't, do you know what I mean? All right, yeah, Nala is, do you know what I mean? But she still gets disciplined. I'm in charge, especially in here. Do you know what I mean? She don't come in this house unless I say she can. Do you know what I mean? She just sits out on there, and if she comes in, she goes and sits back out. Like she's every time she has a meal or whatever, she sits, and I make her wait for it, and she goes when I say because if you don't have that like control over them, then yeah, they will do anything, and that's just not like kind of guard dog breeds. It's any breed. Look at that Labrador thing. Savage knowledge. She had two bites and a real like she had two bites on one leg and a real big one on top of her other leg. Like yeah, that's what I mean. She got attacked by that dog and war dog my ass because she just shit. She shit it. She just did not know what to do. She just yeah. She's like I say. She's just not got that in her. She's just a dope. And that's the other thing I have to worry about her more. And even though I don't now know, to be fair, she's got better at dogs' boundaries and dogs' kind of space. She doesn't. But when she was younger, she still don't know her own size. She still don't realise she's as big as she is. And she weighs a lot. Even though, like, do you know what I mean? She's kind of, she ain't a fat dog. But if you kind of look at her when she's sat down, she is jacked. Her shoulders is jacked. And that's why I think everyone's just so rapid as well. But yeah. Yeah, I thought anyway, I'd just share this video that Nala is actually a war dog. And like I say, I now understand why the Roman Empire, the French Empire, the British Empire, and the Chinese empires, why they all collapsed. If you're raising pussy dogs like Nala, do you know what I mean? Nala is, like I say, unless someone come in here, I think it'd be different. This is where she kind of gets a bit beefy or like, yeah, guarding somewhere. But to be honest, I think if someone broke in here, she'd just run and get him a toy, I think. And want them to, like, they wouldn't be able to nick nothing from here because they'd have her hanging off them, wanting her to play with her. Do you know what I mean? Trying to, like, ram in a toy into him or whatever. Yeah. But yeah. That's what I mean. Everyone is scared of Nala. Like people won't come in if I'm around my sisters. People won't come in the garden if they know Nala's in there. But because she gets them muddy, they got all new clothes on and they come in there. Nala don't give a shit. She will jump straight up. Yeah, and she's just she's mental. That's what I mean. She is mental. But at the same time, she's soft as shit. But she's a lunatic. Like, she will take someone out. She nearly took out two old people, one after the other. It was an old man, and because I sit her down when people walk past, I always sit her down. But I sit her down, and she's fine. She will sit, but she will watch because she loves people, and she will watch. And then they look at her and see she's being good, and that she sat down, and then they go, "Oh, hello," and then that's it. Once you've opened that door, she will climb all over you. Do you know what I mean? Like, she will just jump up. Yeah, she loves attention. And yeah, some old man went, "Oh, hello!" Boom! She nearly took him out. Jumped straight into him, full pelt. And then yeah, I sat her back down, and then an old woman walked past, literally straight away, done exactly the same thing. Yeah, I'm like, people come up and go, "Can I stroke her? Is she friendly?" I'm like, "Yeah, she is friendly, but she's too friendly." They're like, "Nah, she's all right." I'm like, "Honestly, she's mental." And then they go and stroke her, and yeah, she climbed up a woman. Like, this woman she had a big dog, and that's why, like, hadn't got it no more. I think it was kind of some, like, do you know what I mean? She felt some, like, remembering her dog through Nala. But this woman turned around and she's like, "Oh, she's beautiful." And Nala literally climbed up her. The woman was holding Nala like that, and Nala done that. She climbed straight up this woman, and the woman was like, "Oh, bloody hell!" And that's it. It's like, once you open that door to her, like, she is your best mate, and she will not leave you alone. But she's friendly. She's just mental. But yeah, anyway, I thought I'd let people know some Nala stories, and yeah, she's a war dog. She's a war dog. And a mountain dog and a chihuahua. But I do think that it's mainly, I'm pretty sure it's mainly the chihuahua where she gets the lunatic in her from. I swear. But yeah, anyway, that's the reaction. So